Dear learners, welcome in my lecture series on fuzzy logic engineering, classical relations and fuzzy relations. In previous lecture, we have discussed about classical relations, Cartesian product on classical relations, then max-min composition, max product composition. Now, in today's lecture, we are going to discuss fuzzy Cartesian product and fuzzy max-min composition, fuzzy max product composition, and then fuzzy equivalence relations. So let's start fuzzy relations. So like crisp relations, fuzzy relations also maps elements of one universe. Suppose one universe is X and another universe is Y. So elements of this universe X maps into elements of universe Y, and this mapping we calculate through Cartesian product. And the Cartesian product gives us relation matrix. So now we will study about how to calculate fuzzy Cartesian product. Fuzzy Cartesian product. So let one universe is X and suppose there is a set A here, and on universe Y suppose set B is there. So fuzzy Cartesian product of this A and B is represented by A and B, means A cross B equals to, it will give you relation matrix R, that is also fuzzy, and it is contained in the universe of X and Y, and the membership function can be written as mu R of XY equals to mu R is Cartesian product of A and B of X and Y equals to minimum of mu A of X and mu B of Y. This is the formula for getting fuzzy Cartesian product of the two sets. Let's understand with one example. Suppose A is given as 0.2 upon x1 plus 0.5 upon x2 plus 1 upon x3, and fuzzy set B is given as 0.3 upon y1 plus 0.9 upon y2, and we have to find fuzzy Cartesian product. So this is the fuzzy Cartesian product equals to R. Now to find fuzzy Cartesian product, this is the simple technique. Just write the elements of set A here, like x1, x2 and x3, and elements of B y1 and y2 here. So this will be the size of the relation matrix. Now we have to find that how x1 is related to y1, how x1 is related to y2, how x2 is related to y1, how x2 is related to y2 in this way, and we will use this formula. So now for the first element we will use this formula. So just write x1 y1. So here minimum of membership mu a x1, mu b y1. So minimum of 0.2 and 0.3. So it will be 0.2 here. Then x1 y2, x1 this one and this one. So minimum is membership value 0.2 again. Then x2 y1, this is x2 and this is y1. So minimum is 0.5, 0.3, minimum is 0.3. Then x2 y2, x2 y2. So here minimum is 0.5. Then x3, x3 y1, this is x3, this is y1. So minimum is 0.3. And then x3 y2 here, and this is x3, this is y2. So minimum is 0.9. So this is the fuzzy Cartesian product basically we got. Now we will see how the max min composition and max product composition can be evaluated in the case of fuzzy sets also. So now again composition. Two types of compositions we have already discussed, that is max min composition and max product composition. So for what is composition, I will just recall back, we have discussed in classical relations that suppose there is one universe X is there, then there is second universe Y, then there is a third universe Z. Suppose elements of universe X are related to elements of Y through relation R, and elements of Y are related to elements of Z through S. So we have to check whether the elements of X are related to elements of Z also. This is we have to calculate. So for that purpose the compositions are used. So first technique, max min composition. So the T, suppose this is the T relation matrix is there, and we have to calculate T. And for the T you can write, this is the max min composition, and the formula for this mu T is between X and Z equals to max operator Y belongs to Y, mu R is between X and Y, and min operator then mu S, it is between Y and Z. Similarly, this is for max min composition, max min, and second is the max product. So in the max product the formula is mu T xz equals to max Y belongs to Y again mu r x y, then product here. This is arithmetic product. Then mu s y z. In this way, we can calculate max min composition and max product composition in fuzzy relations. So let's understand it within an example. Suppose R is given as x1, x2, y1, y2. Now here you can see the relation values are between 0 to 1, whereas in crisp relations we have seen that these values were either 0 or 1, but here values may be 0, 1 or in between 0 to 1. Then 0.8, 0.4 and S. This is the relation matrix between universe X and universe Y. Then S equals to, suppose 2 elements are there and 3 elements are there in Z. And the membership values are 0.9, 0.6, 0.2, 0.1, 0.7, 0.5. Now we will find first max min composition. So first you find out that what will be the size of T relation. So here you can see that T is between X and Z, and in X there are 2 elements, in Z there are 3 elements. So first we can identify that T relation will be having size of like this x1, x2 and z1, z2 and z3. Now we have to find the membership values of this relation. So suppose for first element you can write this formula for first element like this one, mu t of x1 z1 equals to max, or you just write max minimum of. Now we have to make combinations like this one, this line and this line. So this y segment will be eliminated. So we will make pairing like this one, minimum of 0.7, 0.9, 0.7, 0.9, then 0.5, 0.1, minimum of 0.5, 0.1, then it will be maximum of, here it is minimum 0.7 and here it is minimum 0.1 and here maximum is 0.7. So we got the first element, membership value of the first element x1 z1, it is related to 0.7, means relation strength is 70%. So similarly we can find out x1 z2, x1 z2. For x1 z2 what we will do? We will make pairing of this one and this one. So here 0.6, 0.7 and 0.5 and 0.7. So we will get 0.6 here. Similarly for other elements we can find out the relation strength 0.5, 0.8, 0.6, 0.4. So in this way we can calculate the T relation matrix by using max-min composition. Now let us find max product composition. So again, first write T, and T will be of the same size, x1 and x2, z1, z2 and z3. Now we will use this formula. So again we will make pairing of x1 and z1 in this way again. But here, instead of taking minimum, this is the minimum operator here, and this is arithmetic product. So now we will multiply it. So how we can write? Suppose now I am taking x1 z1, so we can write mu t x1 z1 equals to maximum of, now 0.7, 0.9, so 0.7 into 0.9, second this one and this one, 0.5 and 0.1, 0.5 into 0.1, it will be maximum of 0.63 and 0.05, and it will be point. This is the maximum value out of these two. So we can get the relation strength of first element x1 z1 of relation matrix T. So here we can write 0.63. In this way we can find out x1 z2, x1 z3, then x2 z1, x2 z2 and x2 z3. So these values we will be getting. So this is all about the max product composition, and this is the result of max-min composition, this one, and this is the result of max product composition. Now next is the fuzzy tolerance and equivalence relations. Fuzzy tolerance and equivalence relations. So far we were discussing that relation is defined on two universes x and y. Two universes are there, x and y universes, and there is a relation. Sometimes, as a special case, on a single universe, we can also define relation. That relation exists in the same universe, and for that relation, if that relation holds three properties, then we can say that that fuzzy relation is a equivalence relation. And these three properties are: one is reflexivity, second symmetry, and third is transitivity. So if any relation on a single universe is holding these three properties, then we can say that relation is a equivalence relation. Now how to identify that relation is holding these properties? So for reflexivity we can write that mu r xi equals to 1. This is the condition of reflexivity. Then symmetric, like mu r xi and xj equals to mu r xj and xi, ij and ji. And third is the transitivity. For transitivity we can say that mu r, suppose xi and xj is having some value, let lambda 1, and mu r xj and xk is suppose lambda 2, then mu r xij and jk, then ik. So mu r xi and xk equals to suppose lambda. Then the relation to be transitive, the lambda should be greater than or equal to minimum of lambda 1 and lambda 2. This is the condition for transitivity. So let's understand this also within an example. Suppose one relation matrix is there. 1, 0.8, 0.4, 0.5, 0.8, then 0.8, 1, 0.4, 0.5, 0.9, then 0.4, 0.4, 1, 0.4, 0.4, then 0.5, 0.5, 0.4, 1, 0.5, then 0.8, 0.9, 0.4, 0.5 and 1. Now we will test all these three properties on this relation matrix. First is the reflexivity. Mu r xi 1 means if I put I equals to 1, so x11, x22, x33, x44, x55. We can see here x11, x22, x33, x44, x55 all are 1. So it is holding this reflexivity. All are 1 in the diagonal. Then symmetry. Xij equals to xji. You can check, take any value of I and j. Suppose I am taking I1 and j3. So x13 means first row, third 3 column. So x13 is x13.4 and 31 third row first column x31 third row first column. So again it is 0.4 here. So this 0.4 and this 0.4, it is denoting symmetry. So x13 equals to 0.4, x31 equals to 0.4. So this relation matrix also we can test like 1, 5 and 5, 1, 0.8, 0.8 like this one. Now third property, transitivity. So for suppose I am taking 1 and 2. So x1 and x2 is equals to 1 and 2. 1 first row, second column 0.8. Then I am taking k, here I am taking I equals to 1, j equals to 2 and k equals to 4. I am testing this one on this matrix with these values. So x12 ij, then jk means 2 4, relation of x2 and x4. x2 x4, second row fourth column 0.5. Then third one is the xik, I is 1 and k is 4. So r of x1 and x4, x1 and x4, it's a 0.5. So if this is lambda 1, this is lambda 2 and this is lambda. Now our condition of the transitivity is that lambda should be greater than equal to minimum of lambda 1 and lambda 2. So here lambda is 0.5 greater than equals to minimum of 0.5 and 0.8. Minimum of 0.5 and 0.8. 0.5 greater than equal to 0.5, that is true. So transitivity is also there. So all these three properties this relation matrix is holding. That's why we can say that this relation matrix is a equivalence relation. So this is all about fuzzy relations. We have seen in this chapter classical relations, then fuzzy relations, fuzzy Cartesian product, and Max-Min composition. So this is all about fuzzy relations. So if you have any doubt, you can mail me. My mail ID is given in the description box. Thank you.